Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the second update to come out in 2014 to GTA Online. In a previous video, we celebrated the 10-year anniversary of the Valentine's Day Massacre special. Today, the business update turns 10 years old, and we're going to go over the content that was included in the business update. It was a small update, just like most of the updates for 2014. The business update was officially released March 4th, 2014 for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. The vehicles were the Albany Alpha, the Dinka Jester, and the Grotti Turismo R. I think of the three, my personal favorite was the Dinka Jester. I still remember purchasing that car 10 years ago when it came out with the business update. There was also a new luxury jet that they added, the Vestra jet. Cool little private jet. I always thought it was a decent jet, but obviously it's passenger only, civilian, no weapons. I did like the V-wing tail on the Vestra, and I thought at its time it was a fun little jet to fly around with. Along with the vehicles and the jet, there was also some weapons added to ammunition, the heavy pistol along with the special carbine rifle. Along with some drip, business shirts, suits, vests, skirts, hats, and some other attire as well. 14 jobs were added courtesy of the business update, including a few air races, burn your bridges, first class, jet setting, tight squeeze, which I believe featured use of the Vestra luxury jet. There was also a new capture, contend, town hall trinity, land races, business trip, city commute, First Corporation, Y-Wing Park, LTS, Little Cell, Survival was the Maze Bank. That's when the Maze Bank Survival came out. Team Deathmatch was Legal Eagle, and the Vehicle Deathmatch back then was Corporate Shellout as well as Vulture Capital. During the business update, there was also a Snapmatic Social Club event. Rockstar really doesn't bother with Snapmatic contests anymore, but back in the day, it was fun to participate in the Snapmatic events. Along with the content, as usual with the updates, the business update did have some improvements to the game back then. Ability to disable slipstreaming in races, barbershop tattoo parlor to the GPS, number of other exploit stability fixes. This was also during a time when Rockstar was adding content to story mode from online. So in 2014, the updates that we were getting in GTA Online, the vehicles, the weapons, were also available for us to use as Michael, Trevor, or Franklin in GTA 5 story mode. I really wish Rockstar would have continued updating GTA 5 with that content as well, but unfortunately they stopped doing it, I think, after the Heist update in 2015. The really cool part about that was if you wanted to purchase one of the new cars or the Vestra luxury jet, but you didn't have that much money in GTA Online, but you had complete the main story of GTA 5 story with Franklin, Michael, Trevor, and they had tons of money, you could just go into story mode and try out the new vehicles or the new luxury jet or the weapons with the three main protagonists, let them spend their money on it, and if you happen to like the Alpha or the Jester or the Turismo R or the Vestra or the two new weapons, then you could just go into online and purchase those vehicles or weapons for your GTA Online characters. It was kind of like a free trial of sorts, but added additional content for GTA 5 story mode. That was one of the things I enjoyed about the updates back in the day, 10 years ago during 2014, and it's regrettable that Rockstar ceased adding content to GTA 5 story mode. I think the problem was there were players taking advantage of it, and they were finding ways to get that content ported over from story mode to online. I remember back on the 360, I really wanted Franklin's Buffalo, which later on became known as the Buffalo S. And there was actually a way to get the Buffalo S into online from story mode. Bear in mind, this was prior to Rockstar actually making the Buffalo S available for purchase in GTA Online. What I wish Rockstar would do is maybe after 6 months or 12 months, previous update content, not everything, but maybe the vehicles and the weapons would get ported over to story mode from online So that would be additional content for us in GTA 5 story mode. If wishes were horses. But anyways, happy 10 years to the business update. And a decent update. Small by modern updates. I guess coming up, the Clucking Bell Farm raid is roughly the same size, because I think we're getting at least 2 vehicles. We're getting a new mission, and that's about it. And it's not really an update. It's stripped content from the Chop Shut update back in December of 2023. But part of me does miss these smaller updates that we got 10 years ago throughout 2014. Next on the 10 years later list, the High Life update. We'll be celebrating that in about 2 months from now. Thoughts, views, opinions regarding the business update, welcome, as always, below in the comments section.